The Roundtable. My name is Shegun Odwanya. I probably wondering, what's wrong? Why are these guys on at this time? It's not 2 yet. Yes, we are having an in-house event that started on Monday. We're ending today, and so we have to bring this forward so that our viewers won't miss the great stuff we bring to them every Thursday on this platform. And that's why we are a little early today. Once again, my name is Shegun Odwanya, and I have with me here two intelligentias who will be analyzing and dissecting topics that are affecting the Nigerian people's socio-political arena, and we'll be bringing the facts and the truth to you, our viewers. I have by my right Mr. Adekunle Ali. A very big thank you, sir. The glasses are back, the tie is not here today, but we'll make do what we have. And to my left, I have Nehemiah Nwosu, Mr. Nehemiah Nwosu, who is bubbling, really hot this time around.
Thank you.
Now, very quickly, let's start. A couple of days ago, the social media space was blazing when a popular Nigerian musician, popularly known as Kwamwan, had an altercation with the Value Jet airline members of staff. Various reports came out, but this is what we've been able to gather after everything, was that he had a small flask with him that according to him was water, according to the airline was alcohol, and they didn't want him to come on board. So there was an issue. He wanted to go on board, they didn't want him to go on board with alcohol, and then the pilots wanted to move our plane, despite the fact that the man didn't want the plane to move. So there are so many memes going on, Kwamwan, the plane stopper, so and all of that, and that happened, and then he was banned. The government banned him. I mean, beg your pardon, he was banned, talking about Kwamwan now, for 6 months from flying. There was an apology video he released, voice notes were flying around, but yesterday that was reduced from 6 months to 1 month, and he was even made an ambassador. A few days after that, there was another video of a lady, Comfort, her name is, on another airline, not Value Jet this time, but Ibom Air, where, from videos we saw, the one air hostess didn't want her to leave. She was shouting, she was slapping, they dragged her out. In fact, they even tore her clothes. And in fact, at the end of the day, she was remanded in Kirikiri because Ibom Air took it up. But now, as I speak, after what happened yesterday, after what the Minister of Aviation, Festus Keyamo, said yesterday, the federal government has ensured that, she was going to be out of Kirikiri, talking about the lady, and, charges wouldn't be pressed, and the matters will be brought down. But before these matters were brought down, the entire atmosphere, especially the aviation sector, was very hot for a couple of days. Now, how did it get here? What did we do to get here? Would this have happened with a Nigerian somewhere abroad if somebody in the aviation sector in the United States or the United Kingdom tells you, sir, keep your shoes at home? Won't those shoes be kept at home? If they tell you, please remove your headphones, I'm just using these as examples. Won't you remove your headphones? How did we even land in this situation? I'll be coming to you, Mr. Liu. The matter is slowly, going down, but it was on for a couple of days, and these are the matters we talk about here, hot socio-political matters.
Well, it's quite unfortunate the way the federal government deal with the issue. I don't think it's the right, appropriate way to do that. And I think this is probably because the Keyamo is a lawyer, and lawyers know how to make things that are insane, and insane things sane. Because the conditions of the law give you room to model up things if you can. There are spaces to do that. But in this case, I think they would have allowed Kwamwan to go through the legal system. You might punish him and pardon him after 6 months, but let's see our constitution go through. In UK, this musician slapped somebody at a club, and he went through this system. And in the long run, the law says, okay, you are free, you can go. So let's even deal with ourselves. Because Kwamwan is a crony to the president, they should allow him. Enjoy the system. Enjoy the country. Let the law deal with you. Let the system bring you to conclusion so that people can see that the law in this land is working. The way we have done it now, we've just made the law weak in the hand of the mighty and strong in the hand of the weak.
I'll be coming to you on this common issue. What's your opinion?
Like Mr. Adekunle has said, it's a very, very disappointing scenario. that we have right now. You know, as it is always said, that the rule of law of a nation is an intangible asset. And when this asset is beginning to be trampled upon and pushed aside, it is very glaring that the nation is heading to a very negative destination. So what we are saying is the country has rules, the country have laws. When these laws are being pushed aside,
what if they just wanted to do it, end it, without taking
why not follow the process? Like he has said, why not follow the process? Cases go to court and they get they get pardon.
To cut you short, let's look at the Bobrisky case. You see, the moment Bobrisky went, other people, you see that process, quickly everybody begin to adjust. But before now, you know that, look, people didn't care.
Yeah.
They thought it was laissez-faire, the same way we're doing things. We'll keep doing it. But EFCC insists that, look, we get you, we take you to court, we bring the system, and so on, like that. Some people paid fine. What's the man that paid fine? Paid fine. So everybody's like, this is serious.
Even
so
in that case,
we could keep doing this.
Even in that particular case, it is still selective justice.
But you could
because
see
there's a case.
This one was
there's a case of
why do you say selective?
Yes, there's a case of 2 other people that was raised.
I'm not saying it's not selective. I'm saying but continuous. You see the continuous.
One is Okoya's son.
Yeah.
The other person is what's his name in Delta? Tompolo. The other person is Tompolo. Yes. That's why I said even selective. In those cases they are selective justice because they could not. Those ones were not. Nothing happened.
So let's imagine someone was not involved in this case. So only Emma said that had an issue.
So now something significant happened.
So you think the reason why the girl's case was brought down is because Kwama's matter happened?
Exactly.
That's
exactly. Something significant happened. If you look at the outcry,
punish Kwama.
The outcry led to, because it was the arrest and the fast tracking of that girl's issue in court. Prompted that outcry. If you can do this to this person, this other person that did something more grievous under the law, nobody arrested him. Nobody has called him in for questioning. So that outcry,
like the other person
so that outcry now had to.
It was even suicidal.
Just come up
with
with something.
To hold a plane down was suicidal. Was terrorism. Was putting others in danger.
According to the law. So this is what
I think we should allow the process first. You can pardon after 6 months. You can pardon, but let's. What is happening in Nigeria? Nigerians don't even know they have laws that work.
So how can we avoid this? Because it looks like both of you have said that the reason why the lady was being pardoned was because somebody bigger just had a similar.
Chris Brown in US, in UK, slapped somebody at the club, had an altercation at the club, and he was in jail.
Recently, Shekari was slapping her boyfriend and pushing him.
So
Coleman. Everybody, and she got arrested.
So it's equality before. Let everybody be treated. You can
equality before the law.
But let's see. Every time we show our people that, look, we have this law. They are trying to do one review now. Like, what review are you doing? We've not even obeyed our current one. If we can obey our laws 20%, see, we'll be the better for it. But because we don't, in all ramifications, we are playing some kind of puppet person. We are using power to cover something. Let this law be obeyed. Let those who are institutions who are going to affect this thing, let them affect everything, so that we can see that, look, we are pure people, we follow our laws.
And the fact that let me just chip in something. The fact that this thing happens is the people making this thing happen are the people that are supposed to be custodians of the law.
That's why somebody will shout to you, don't you know why? Don't you know why?
There are people that are supposed to be custodians of the law, custodians of our constitution.
Kwama has now been made an ambassador.
You can imagine. As much as instead of them even calling that he's doing community service, they say he's doing community service, not ambassadorship. They should remove the word ambassador.
That's why he should just
go for community service. Look, he's going to do community service, and let's know his community service. Why he ambassador for who? Who is going to be that kind of, he has lost every pride with all these things that they are just painting him black because people are like, look, is it because you have power so you can do anyhow? That is, see, this is for the presidency, this is for the APC to show that look, anybody under us must go by the law, must be punished by the law, must follow. We can now give you prerogative of mercy at the end, but let's follow this constitution to the end. Let's see, are you guilty or not? Emerson, if Emerson was guilty, I read somewhere, with all this, you only pay 200,000 naira fine. Or 2 months.
Yes, or 2 months.
So what's all this rush? Yes. Because the popular the case, the more you can use it to show that we have laws to follow. We have system. Yes, he was wrong. Yes, the airline was wrong. But let everybody see that.
Let everybody.
Nobody will do such. But you do this one. Those who are even more powerful than Kwame will go and slap another hair hostess.
It will happen. No.
Because they know that they can model the system, and that's what we have.
It's just unfortunate.
So it's just unfortunate.
It's just unfortunate.
So now the lady is becoming more popular. She's trending everywhere now. Some donations are even going on. If I were her, this is the time for me to make my money. When I become famous. Do you think she should sue the airline because her body was exposed?
She has a right to do that.
She has a right to do that. She has a right to do that.
That air hostess.
This.
Tore the cloth deliberately.
This
the
act,
men that were carrying her out of the video did not.
This act from the government has even wiped away the place of, establishing her own fault in this whole brouhaha. I hope you understand. So the actions that the federal government has taken, has even shoved off the issue of where we can point this is her fault. You are not supposed to act like this. You are supposed to act in a kind of manner when you are in public and the rest of them. But you know that actions can trigger people. But if they even trigger you, the way you act in public,
they have a right to hold her in the plane if she committed any infraction.
Of course.
But how to do that arrest should not be done
by
that
them.
way. That was too wrong.
Yes.
We have to move on now and of course, like I said earlier, it's socio-political matter. So, away from the social to deep politics now. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, have, continued digging into individuals who have held offices, political offices in the past, and they've been investigating, picking up their investigation once again, checking the books, crossing the T's, dotting the I's, and they are just doing more work and trying to get justice served if there is a need for that to happen. But the, should I say, one of the major opposition political parties in Nigeria now, because they are not the major opposition political party, the ADC have said, you are attacking our members. You are picking up a Tambuwal for 189 million. 89 billion. You are talking about Iedioa, former member of the House of Reps, former deputy speaker, in fact, former governor at some point before the court told him to pack his load and leave. And the ADC is saying that the EFCC is attacking its members and that this is the way the ruling party and the presidency is trying to stifle the opposition. I'll be starting with you now, very quickly now, Nehemiah. What's your opinion about this? Do you think EFCC is doing the right thing regardless of how, whatever the timing it may be, or you think they are right, talking about the ADC, and that it is government that is using the Economic Financial Crimes Commission to push back on them, the opposition?
Now, anybody can be called for questioning, but when you keep now in the lots of people across party lines that have committed one thing, if you want to prove to Nigerians that you are an anti-graft institution that does not how will I put it, that does not fall, that don't want to be seen as someone that is working for one party or the other. You just have to balance things up. Yes, you can, but don't let it look like you are hounding the opposition. So this is the cry that everybody is having, and you can see it in the voice of the most of the political leaders.
We should give the EFCC kudos. We should hail them for what they are doing.
Okay.
For this digging and bringing out files and bringing out.
Is this not digging against the opposition?
Whatever it is, we've called you to equity. So come and justify. Are you wrong or right?
Why now?
Have you stolen? What we're saying is,
the ADC?
whatever was, have they not? Were they not in government before now?
Of course they were.
So now we have opened the book. Now we have opened the book of sin concerning you.
Now, if you look at the case of Ehedioha was just in government for 7 months.
But it was a former deputy speaker.
We have opened the book concerning you now. It is left for you to come and justify that I didn't do it or I did it. It is left for them to.
Why now? That's the question. Why
now or not now? Anytime you are called,
is it not political?
It is right for you to present. You come on. It's for them to as a party for them to shine. They should come and prove that they are.
I am not saying they cannot invite anybody at any time.
Of course.
What I am saying is, don't let it seem to the public that you are hounding just the people in the opposition.
You should know politicians.
No. The EFCC is not a political party.
Because they will want you to think you are
no.
Even when you are right. Even when you are right.
To a layman.
They'll play their game. The layman, what the layman should be looking for is equity. See,
that is it. That's what we are talking about now.
See,
if you talk about equity now, if you talk about the EFCC, is not how will I say it? The EFCC is an anti-graft agency.
Okay.
Nigeria's anti-graft agency, not the present administration's anti-graft agency.
You now notice that anti-graft agency
when you begin to
Nigeria, both left and right. For APC, for PDP, for ADC, for MPC.
But it doesn't seem that way.
It
doesn't seem that way.
Hold up.
It doesn't seem that way.
That is to you because you're being
biased.
Look at it from a broader perspective. You know, they went to Obasanjo library and they harmed some people.
Just come out now.
So that's what I'm saying. So let's all now come to the
if you talk about Yahaya Bello,
give us justice. We want to see who is wrong on this issue.
The only person you can talk about in the APC.
So come and say I did not see Fayose has been going to court for how many? For how long?
He won recently.
He won one. Adika has been going to court for how long?
He's still in court, I guess.
So that's what we're saying. Don't let us begin to play politics with this.
But no.
Justify that you didn't.
Yes. This is what I'm trying to let Mr. Lee. This is what I will try.
It's because
Mr. Lee. This is what I'm trying to let you understand.
If
you look at Fayose's case now,
they don't shout. You cannot say you are holding us up.
No, hold on.
It's your worker. So, but
when it comes to Fayose now, when it comes to Fayose now, Fayose now can be seen as somebody that is now in the president's camp.
Oh, hold on.
No.
So are you going to say because of
hold on.
No, don't do that.
This case. No, it's not like that.
So be free about it.
See, precedents, and this case has been on for a while.
Yes, for a while.
Right? Mm-hmm. This case has been on for a while. Mm-hmm. Now, in 2023, nothing happened.
Yeah.
In 2024, nothing happened. This is 2025. Now, we saw what happened. We saw the political events that happened between somebody like Fayose and the APC and the president.
When I say you are biased,
no, I am saying
you want to say
I am a member. No. Get my point. No. You need to get my point. Let me land. This is my point. This is my point. Now, I am a member of the public.
Yes.
Now, I am sitting here in the studio.
Of course.
There are people out there that have the same view and many other people that I have. Now, the thing is this. All the while that Fayose is embedded in the opposition, his case has been
ongoing.
It's like the case of a bird cried.
This your
a bird cried in the night.
So you think it's being favored?
You said?
You think it was help?
See, you can.
I mean,
In my
wrong.
of course, rub my back. Rub my back. I rub your back.
Remember, I said lawyers will make sane things insane and insane things sane. Why am I saying that? See, the law gives you loophole to exploit. So if you are being accused, you now begin to present what are the things. Your lawyers will now begin to work. That's what we're saying. Let's go to George.
Now look at it.
Let's discuss this.
The issue is this.
Prove yourself innocent.
The EFCC should show Nigerians that they are not leaning to anybody.
And they've shown you that they are not leaning
no,
to
they
anybody.
have not. They have not.
You are judging somebody. You are saying no, you're playing the game of conspiracy, and it's wrong.
We have to move on to the next topic.
Give them the kudos for what they are doing and say, look, do more.
No, before we give them kudos. Before we give them kudos.
Before you do this, don't do media.
If men like hold on. If men like
from the same EFCC people.
If men like
no,
we are talking about a ruling party that the former chairman said openly.
He has said I did not say. No, I have watched.
He said when you come, your sins are forgiven.
No, he said he did
what
not say
sins
that.
will be forgiven? Is it the sins of corruption?
He was replying to somebody in a do who he knew one-on-one. All right, we have to move on, unfortunately, now, and we are still talking politics. And the PDP, have kicked off their zoning process, and individuals in the PDP NEC have spoken. Some sources they have said, hey, this talks about us inviting Jonathan to come and contest and Obi to come and contest. It's not true. That as of now is not true. That's fine. The South or people in the South or something can contest, but hey, we are Jonathan and inviting Obi to come in. It's not true. Although we've seen some PDP stakeholders on TV invite Mr. Peter Obi and say, come in, come back to your party, this is your home, and all of that. What game exactly is going on in the PDP? Today we see.
Today they are doing their launching for the zoning. They are doing it today.
Thursday.
I think the PDP, like I said last time, I said if they lean towards the South, they could be an upsetter because they have the ground base, they have the local government base,
in the South,
they have if they tilt towards South presidency, so they are going to give the other South president of the APC a good run for the elective.
What about the Southeast?
No, we're talking about the South, not about South comprised of the Southeast.
No.
The North and the South.
Okay,
so
North and the South. The South.
So when you zone the presidency to the South,
okay.
So it includes the Southwest, Southeast, South. So it means South. So and currently those running the machine of government are from the South, and they want to continue for the next 8 years. And the unwritten agreement is that for the next 4 years rather, and the unwritten agreement is 8 years there. So if the PDP is leaning towards like, look, we want to do South, so they are going to give the APC a run for the election.
So you think if the PDP picks up in Northern now, they don't have an advantage?
The thing is that as much as they have an advantage, but those who want the South to continue for the next 4 years are more. Okay. Because of the unwritten agreement, even from the North, they know that look, after 4 years, it's still going to come back to us. So let's give them their support to do. It's an unwritten agreement, and they must follow. They want say the politicians, the political elect, they want to follow it. But again, there could be an upset. Now, with what we have now, that's what Atiku I think is banking on. That's why they're having their ADC. They want to do an upset, and it's allowed. It's allowed. It's a game of the majority. So where are we going to get the majority from? So it's allowed, but if the PDP is leaning towards it, so good.
If they are saying it's coming to the South, and some people are saying we are not inviting Obi, we are not bringing Jonathan. So which Southerner do they think is capable enough? Although some persons are saying we have other capable ones outside of these two.
See, somebody wants to be there. I can be the South person. You can be from the South. So there are a lot of players in this play that can play this acting game.
It's not
but the thing is that there are indices. Are you playing to their play? Are you in their play? Do you have the financial play? Do you have the charisma? Do you have the agility? Do you have the toxicity to do the play?
Oh, you need toxicity?
Well, bro, there are some form of callousness in this callous.
Just come and vote and go. What's your opinion, Nehemiah?
Like I said in this studio in the previous show, that I personally, I don't see PDP doing anything significant in the 2027 elections, and I still maintain my view.
Why?
The reason is this. Now, when we talk about structures when we talk about, because elections is about structure.
What is structure?
Now, the structure is.
Do they have governors?
Now we can see what
Do they
is
have senators?
now. How many?
Do they have members
No,
of
no.
the
Hold on. Let's look at the states.
Okay.
We can see what is happening in Osun State.
What's happening?
How many PDP senators and House of Rep members
Is a Nigerian election? Is not
have?
just
So the
one.
same
No,
way APC started-
hold on.
APC started with just one
I
party.
want to now. I will.
With just one party.
That's one example. Last week or 2 weeks ago, we saw what happened in Ogun State, where
The PDP
the structure of the PDP
said they will be supporting
the president in 2027, and like we have it, there are many PDP governors that have switched parties and switched structures.
Akwa
Ibom Delta.
Yes.
Now, we know what is happening across these
But
states.
the opposition
Now,
party, the major opposition party,
It's still the
is still
PDP.
the PDP.
We know.
I know. Grassroots.
We are not-
What party?
They have
Now,
grassroots.
we are not disputing
They have
that.
grassroots.
We are not disputing
They have
that.
grassroots. They have
Another
grassroots.
fact is this: the people. Now, a party will have to be appealing to
Is
the
the PDP
elect
not
to the
appealing?
electorate.
Is the PDP not appealing?
Man.
They have
You
the numbers.
can run. You
It's a
can.
game of numbers.
See,
They have the
you
numbers.
can. You
They
can run a poll.
They have the structures. They have the
highest
government.
number of ward chairmen.
Yes.
They have the highest number
The
of
2023
councillors.
elections.
They have the highest number of.
I was discussing something with somebody some weeks back. If you look at the 2023 elections, there are states where their governors could not even deliver their party votes
That's
to their.
democracy.
Now they cannot even.
That's the beauty of
No,
democracy.
that is a pattern that we should
But is it
pay.
not the beauty of democracy?
Now
Should
it
the governor
is.
determine what-
That's why.
it's not the one
That's why I say.
like-
That's why it's a pattern that we should pay very
Each
keen
delta.
attention to. There are senators. There are party bigwigs that could not even deliver their local governments, their wards, their polling units for their presidential candidates in the 2023 general elections. That is to tell you that the mindset of a governor controlling the votes of his state, or a senator controlling the votes of his senatorial district, it was demystified by the way the votes went in the 2023
So that the
elections.
people truly voted for what they wanted.
So this is why I keep this is why I keep saying that if you look at the people, because it is not party members that are going to vote. Nigerians are going to
Yes.
vote. So how will, if your party is not appealing to the Nigerian public
And you think the PDP is
based
not
on what has happened in
you
the
think
past?
the PDP is not appealing?
Well,
But they have the biggest umbrella.
So that is why
of
I'm not
opposition guys.
I am not saying they don't have
let's-
it.
let's-
I am not saying they don't. I am not saying they don't have it.
They are the APC.
I am not saying they don't have
Let's
it.
agree for now. You think they are not appealing.
Now,
so that is why they are.
if you look at the ADC, if you look at
Oh,
the
is the ADC appealing?
if you look at the ADC
Is the
now,
ADC appealing?
no, hold on. If you look at the ADC now, go across the north. Go across the north. It is a fact that there are grassroots structures of the PDP that is now shifting focus into the ADC coalition. If you go around the north,
What governors do they have with them?
they don't see. The truth is this:
No, I just want to know.
when they say this is a coalition, this
They're
is
still working on it.
This is 2025. Election is in 2027. Election brouhaha is going to start in 2026.
I've already started. So
No, you cannot
already
even.
having it
You
going.
can't even call. See, people that we have not even seen anything
We are going to
yet.
do more. No, it's
We've
going to
not
be-
even seen anything.
going to
We
intensify.
will begin to
Get
see things.
closer.
We will begin to see things from January 2026.
That's what I'm saying.
Only 3
It's
months
going to
away.
be.
Yes, let it be. Let it whatever month it is away.
I always say we are lying to realize.
There are lots
So
of
they are
things that we have not even
aligning-
seen that
See,
are still going to unfold.
For what we can
A
see,
lot of
APC
things.
is probably bigger.
A lot of things. A lot of things
All right.
are unfolding.
Thank you very much, Mr. Nehemiah Owusu, for being here. A very big thank you to Mr. Adekunle Aliu for also being here.
It's a pleasure.
You know, like I said, it's a special edition. You can see I'm on our t-shirts.
I'm also.
Yeah, exactly. People also on our t-shirts. We're having, you know,
What did we have a 50? It won't show.
an in-house event. I've started since Monday. You know, when you're also working, you know, you also enjoy it by the side. But hey, we can't
All
leave
work and
our
no play.
viewers stranded. That's why we have to come here, do a quick 30, 32, 33 minutes program and end the show. Very big thank you to you for watching, because like I always say, we are here because you are there. Next week, Thursday, God willing, we'll be back by our normal time of 2 p.m. and it will be truly and indeed be 40 minutes like we always do. My name is Sheikh Godwin. The weekend begins tomorrow.